Welcome to the science lesson, primary 5 class. The lesson is about an introduction to reproduction in plants, and it is presented by Byarugaba N B Robert, University. You will understand that plants reproduction takes majorly two types: sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction. Though we have the third one, vegetative reproduction, repropagation, but we shall find out that it falls under asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, majorly in flowering plants, it involves fusion of gametes, whereby you have pollen grains representing the male gametes, and then you have got the ovules in the stigma, ovary which passes through the stigma, which represents the process of pollination. So, sexual reproduction involves the fusion of the two gametes, as it does in animals. Now here you will find that the agent of reproduction in flowering plants which aids pollination is the bee, where the bee carries the male grains to the female ovaries, which ovaries are embedded within the ovary of the stigma. Then these are the parts of the flowering plant, whereby you will show that in the middle there is a stigma with the ovule, which is the female. Then you will see another part at the sides, which anthers, which carries the male, which are pollen grains. Then again, when you just separate the two from the major flower, you will see that it is a male anthers carrying the grains, and you will see also a female on the other side. These are parts of the gametes of the flower. Then this one shows the whole cycle. The whole cycle that involves pollination, and after pollination, it involves fertilization, whereby you will see that the flower, a flower from the plant, go to the stamen, which is these are the part of the male part. Then from the male part carries the anthers by the agents, for example, a bee, then to the female part. The female part, the pollen grain, will join now the ovules, and these ovules will move that produce seeds, and the cycle starts, and more plants are produced. That is by sexual reproduction. Then think about it. Think about this. How do you distinguish now between a male reproductive organ of a plant and the female part of the flower? Then what makes the difference between the pollination and fertilization in flowering plants? Why are these necessary in plant reproduction? Think also about, apart from bees, what else do you think can assist in plant pollination, that is carrying male gametes then to the female gametes? Now, think about this. Can plants also reproduce without flowers? It is true. And this is what we call asexual reproduction. Some plants can produce seeds without fertilization, without fusion of gametes. For example, we are going to identify some of how plants reproduce through roots, stem tubers, rhizomes, leaves, bulbs, stems, without flowers. That is, for example, can be produced by spores. These are mushrooms. Again, these are mosses produced by pores. But these pores are also carried not from flowers, but they produce on their own. Other plants can be used by fragmentation. Fragments, pieces. Each piece separates from another and germinates and grows a new plant. Stem tubers, these are swelling stems. Stem tubers can be planted with buds and grow without flowers. It is also another example. they have roots, a stem, soil stem, will develop roots. Then these ones are root tubers. This is a taproot, the swelling roots, not stems. This is a swelling root, and it also produced by asexual reproduction. Leaves can germinate once grown in a conducive environment. Produced by leaves, we will produce plants grow from leaves. This is by leaves also, by leaves. Then rhizomes. This is like a stem, but within pieces, parts, each it expands, the stem expands. These are called rhizomes. This is a very good example, is the jinga. Also by bulbs, like the combs, like onions, the leaves will swell, and once planted, they will germinate. These ones, as for example, stems. Plants can also grow by stems. Stems, once they get in contact with the soil, they grow without flowers. Like cassava is a stem. Also buds. Budding can grow from a stem. Once planted in the soil, they can also grow. These are also by buds, they also from new plants. Then with those few can now tell the difference between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction in plants. So now finally I can say reproduction in plants is very important because it brings rise to others, and which is the source of food or animals, including a man. Otherwise, I thank you for listening. This is at the end of the lesson. Thank you.